Bridge ebraso se yede eye agodie mu nsem ede ebro agodie mu nsem a yama no ahyensudi se Kings Power Sports 1 ena yatenase a yede eba ensem edoso ena yaboa no edi free eye amanfo cruise ena afi oman Ghana ha sei ede ebro ewo eye dwumadie no eso nti obete eye Osman Jovadi nka se ode eye afisem etumi aba na after say yakọ amanone akwakofa amanone nsem enso atumi ede aba no obete nka sanso ena eye Samsung GH wono eta akire a na je se odane eye niema ewo mfidi na chi enso ewo hono na amanone nsem edoso ena yede eba ena UEFA eye Champions League matches etumi atodwa yede emu enkomo eba Real Madrid aso ye den na ekoso ewo honom enra na jo na nyasem kumakra ewo Istanbul abra na just Liverpool ekopie mu ahead of game on Galatasaray etumi abo na as of 1:55 AM na ohwe supporters akwa jina Liverpool womo eye hotel china omuye dede a enyasem kuma enkomo pi na efrimu eba ene Chelsea any Benfica ebo ewo Stamford Bridge na Jose Mourinho are returning to Stamford Bridge enkomo ekwoso na Jose ne press conference on ebekwoso no ohwe eye media personnel sa omu ekopiem ewo Jose ase no o compare to Enzo Maresca de na ultim say yes no bia pede Jose enso ebetumi aka ni na no enkoma efuru honom Real Madrid aso coach Xabi Alonso wo beyen sakrabe pray ewo ne team no probable lineup ewo ha say ya de bro na fi wo hu say esi etie na afenso no William Saliba enso anya extended a contract the ama Arsenal na owie no wono so etimi ekasa kakra enkomo ben na odi etudwa yebekwa Barcelona menu kasai no ade a omo training last training ahead of omni PSG enso etumi atudwa na segusu a ekoso a enche omo so ebetimi apon na abrantie baako a na je say wono so pra eden akotena nche wono so training na fe enkoma Deco enso adi ewo Barcelona akache ni nyina no ye bro ewo dwumadin enso ye beba wuramu ewo tennis mu na fe no enkomo kakra ewo ho no yetimi ede abro ewo dwumadin eso na fe other stories enso efri wiase nyina enso etimi abani nyina no obete ewo dwumadin eso ensam no de aya na dos nemum de oso wonya na ate no eno ena yetenase a yedeba na afi bibia no enso atumi akọ enkanti yefri amono ne pe najese afisem no enso etumi ato aso Osman Jovadi ewa mame mana akwaba boko de
bibia boko
okay ene afisem no say siete Ghana prepare ahead of qualifies no right
sports minister Yura Honorable Kofi Adams enso the breakdown no e aba ti yebedi hu nkomo ewo dwumade no so sika omo be spende ewo World Cup no mu no opayi no edi ni na aba utu se ne yede eho enkomo no enso edi beba na opayi no nkomo pi na wadi eno aso na otimi no great board a mo ba be boxing normalization a mo ate no eno na otimi making inauguration na bibia course kama nti ye do update any details ni na ebeba and that stories is all about sports minister and recreation Honorable Kofi Adams and also Ghana Premier League komo we are week 3 best 11 and I say week 3 team no ababontin out to say the ni na eba no so game back with me to draw young apostles abro money when Dreams FC game no enra etimi atwas results no yedini na enso erebeba ogum enso akasa ahead of any game am ebo etie Nigeria ewo wafu zombi championship no ye no nsam no ebanti we na from kind na ka ho na yedi free fisem no enso eba
Alright, nti eno aye Osman Jovadi ena watene nkano nti yensemre yebe na afi akọ amonone akọ amonone nsem enso atumi ede baba before that no mama Kyle say oko Facebook wa ye live ewo Facebook nti mo amoye new ewo ho no na mo follow na afi nso no mo share mo comment nso aya mo famra na afi yenkenkan ewo dwumadi no eso mo share ma afoforo enso entimi enya bihwe on YouTube live ewo honso obe subscribe na afi notification bell no what turn on na afi no also wabe part of the family na afi biano enso atumi akonkan ko TikTok ne ko follow yen Kings TV _GH and afi so no X Kings TV GH onyina no obetimi afollow yen na afi no wabeka abusuan na bibiano enso atumi akọ enkan asira PSA eko edema the chief executive producer King Khalid Medin ene Ahmed Ayat ye kwa monone akọ farm on ne nsem ede abroad ti ye bedan ho sima na afi yakọ amonone. Ye kwa monone na afi yakọ fa monone nsem no enso atumi aban nsem no doso ena ye tenase ye de eba na mum no de also nya na tena eno ena nchize ya sone so na afi no ye hwe na afi adani kama enso atumi ede ama me pacho se afi ena wa join ya na me pacho wa share ama afoforo enso atumi anya bia hwe live ewo eye Facebook ena afi YouTube ho nyina no obetumi afollow na afi bibia no enso atumi akwanka me pacho aya monko TikTok na afi no monkobo aye Kings TV _GH na afi mon follow enso eho afi mo amu Twitter na se nia ene ye kana X no enso aye Kings TV GH honyina no obetumi akọ na afi oso watumi akọ follow na afi bia na enso atumi akwankan yenko Italy na afi yen hyansam na se kama enso emfanfro na afi bibia no enso entimi akwankan onim se uramu enso ewo aye Italy aye club ye frano aye Inter Milan na afi so AC Milan mo nyina no aye venue baako ena mu yusu edebo mu home matches ni nyina no obia enso ewo din a wade efra aye sa venue no ena da screen so no me patro Inter fo no enso efra no aye nchese ade anchese San Siro ena afi so no adia AC Milan for enso ewo din a wo so etimi ede frani adia na ese no omo hweso metimi atimolahye sa venue na afi omo ankasa enso etumi asi na afi bia enso etimi akwankan ama report amenseka ane se omo ne city council no enso ekohia mu se omo enu omo edia no baba na afi omo ahwese mpefo be ma omo kwan na afi no wo so etimi ato sa stadium na afi omo so etimi abubu asini foforo na bia no enso etimi akwankan me pacho adia breaking news anonso etumi aba ane se adia city council for enso nya jetum se adia team aye fan AC Milan ana afa Inter amonso ebetimi ato aye venue no na afa no wamonso ni apeso me yeni bia no wamonso atumi aye se ne ye twan se adia sika no mpefo nso betimi atu na afa adia new stadium enso atumi aba ade ama aye Inter na afa AC Milan na anom aye report wa anonso efrom aso ebe honkomo ni na no ye tin ama ye for enso ewo dwumadi na eso yela so ewo aye Inter so ye dia mame emfa to so uram ewo Inter in the year 2024 aye 25 season no and acheso amon etimi signing agreement na ye se sika enso etimi aba na me part aye 10-year partnership and amutimi akwa with aye Fanatics na ye se enonso aye ntese good news free one eba ye na me manfa ento just say ene no aye dia new aye partnership deal enso atumi ade aba ade ama eye Inter team no mame emfa ntodwa se omo ne eye new na se global automotive partners ban se bia yenya ni a ye kanom eye electric vehicles no eno omo timu akotene se no omo nsum an Inter for enso eye adwuma ehon komo ni nyina no etumi aba ye tim ama ye tie for enso ewo adwuma din eso report to me seka ewo Inter for na so ya anesam nia ye kano eye nchese coach for no Christian Chivu anese report to me seka and they said the Inter for no anya akachire papa ne say ombe bono ama enchese transfer window no watimi akwa akoto players enso atumi ade aba na focus ni na no ebe new young talent and kwadano also timi di biba eno achi no also nya experience enso atimi hye ne ntia ombesan kwadano enso atimi aba no wo mo person ade team no enso atimi remain consistent eba say bia omo competitiveness ewo Italian Serie A ni ate ni nyina no also munya nkwada na mpemfo no ekono na nkwada no ensum etumi aba etenya de se bia omadutwom ti kra se bia Christian Chief kaza kofa akwada bia ba omeka so da bi sika da bi omunya sade no kra ometumi ama ne sika ama bia no ensum etumi akonkan enso ewo ho a uram ewo Inter so ya report a menseka ho nkomo ni nyina no yete ama yetiefo ensum ewo dwumadin eso mamenko enana dwi ya UEFA Champions League matches ensum etimi atodwa me patroni atensa Atalanta Bergamo etnofie omne Club Brugge ebetumi asia Samsung na aye Kairat enso womo en aye Real Madrid ensum ebetumi abo ansana 7 PM no other matches ensum etimi abaso make us Atletico Madrid ebetnafie Amane Frankfurt ebetimi abo Sansu ena Bodo Glimt ena Tottenham Hotspur ena ebetumi Asia ewo Stamford Bridge Chelsea ena Benfica ensu etimi abo Galatasaray ena Liverpool ena ebetumi Asia ena Fey Inter Milan na Razuri Banamata womo ena Slavia Prague ensu ebetumi Asia Olympic Marseille etna fie womo ena Ajax ena etimi abo Pafos ensu ena Bayern ena ebetumi Asia we games aronsum etimi abaso ahon komoni na no yeti ema yetie for ensun show no so na me ko aye Barcelona ansana kra no ma be di UEFA Champions League hon komo bebre ensun atimi ade ama me pacho Deco fana to suma me na fe ni no ho enkomo wono ensun okowuramu ewo Barca ono aye director ade ma aye Barca team no na enom na tise Deco nkomo bebre ana ono so atimi adi nemom no de tie no se o se abronti a ye friend Frankie de Jong no se enchana ne contractor woni aye Barca ewo ensum tumi apana wieye na Deco si onu hu ni sa abronte fen Frankie de Jong enchakra obetumi assign new contract e de ama club no ene no achi no ohunu sa boy no a crucial player enso ade ma mo project a mo sum tumi aye omugusu ene no edi nkoma o confidence boy no enso betima stay I stand in the deal enso ade ama Barca team na anom aye nkoma ni bia no so etima ba no achi no monim sa e de transfer window no ebetodwa sa de Barca fo ni abrepa say a boy ye fe Nico Williams no amonso etima banane enko Nico Williams e ba no daha na se bia Lamine Yamal enso daha na Rafinha enso etimi gino mani manager se bia no enso etimi akwankana no ana Deco no ye director adema Barca team no ade atodwa se enya no kre se bia no mo Barca no Chelsea apprenti a ye fe Nico Williams nemom no ni agent ena approach you mo se o person boy no enso etimi join club your friend aya Barcelona nya say bia mo Barca no ena timi ko so omo pe boy no a omo giri so omo ne aya agent no edi nkomo bebre enso e wo horma ne ma enso antimi antentam ama boyfriend Nico Williams enso antimi amba ano aya nkomo Deco enso etimi be no achi no aya dia o sise sia no ya dia biggest star omo pese oba Barca no anase bia anase players omo enche omo money no suru ni na no enso epese omo ba Barca na se bia omo ba Barca no enye se bia omo ba ba jisika kese bia sanse Barca no aya akono na afere se player no se Barca kweso omo pen cramp na either se sika gym on the club no eno a na Barca ebetu anase empo Barca e ka se sika no muntimi ntwane mom no o mete so kakra player no kra no epeso bebom enso edema eye Barca team no eto ogidi se de bibia no niema ekoye enso edema Barca ano ade te konsem ono so ade to dwanu ache no abrontia ye friend eye Marcus Rashford onim say ye besiabo eno obo edema eye Barca team no na te kosem omo no ewa kwanya se bia peso omo to abrontia ye friend eye Marcus Rashford na omo so ebetimi atondemom no se sia na dia na se Marcus Rashford enso aye ade ama aye Barca team no oji se ne no mo expert na no a na Marcus Rashford enso atimi ababa ti se koban se bia o man tono krampo mo giri se boy no enso atimi ababa ye adwuma kama ade ama Barca te se final decision no enso ebetimi ba later ano ade nsema teko ekan ye enso ade fa Rashford no achi no wase se bia mo amufi se Barca sikasem aye problem ade ma Barca no se dabi anya sana asam ne te nemum no nia ye kind of fair play no ano na affect aye Barca ama ese niema entime kwena bia mkoto player ese bia se yenti sika mkoto player no de enka sika no wo ho nemum no restrictions and at say ti Barca nya ne adento ni nyina no omukuso mu manage se de be ya niema enso betimi asina kwam na fe bibia no enso atumi akwankan kama ade ama Barcelona team na no aye nkomo a eno nso afran eba na me pacho Barcelona so no na meda so agina oh dapi pictures ne de wa maraka chire kura Nico Williams diane ya kan wie abekam atese oh na atese nyase kuwa na mame koye Barcelona unim se encheye me be ya story bi edema se Barca fo no epeso am return to a Spotify company ho eti omonim a city council no edin komo se ade approval no enso ebetumi aba na approval no still na no entumi emaye ama report wa uram ewa Barcelona atese omonso akachia de men saka anisa ayadia Barca fonum efise ase empemfo anya fair enso amfa momo as of now say no munya for improvement no and say omo approve enfa mo say bia mekwa kwesi akan enso o say ka bia aka Real Madrid bi ana aka choma o say omo new stadium on person omo return ya aka say radio ma approve crampo e de amomo ano ane nkoma e free Barcelona fara so e ba ahun komo ni nyina no ye team ama ye team for enso awo jumadin eso e say awo aye Hansi Flick ya wono aye manager enso ade ma club a ye frano aye Barcelona no report am kan ade se reference Hansi Flick ni gamer nyame ya mo chira obo ade eche aye Paris Saint-Germain no opesem oppress PSG fo no entino ese no ayade owura ye fe Robert Lewandowski wa hwe ya onya kwanya ansum entimi start sa game no nema Ferran Torres a oye babunu ani moja no aye moja mono na de se ne ho esisi ne ho so no wone no betima ma na start se de be ya betima press PSG fo no se de be ankunim die ansum ebetimi aba ano aye report a ekwa aye Barcelona so ya efri ebe ho nkomoni na no ya dem amba ene anapai enso ewo dwere so me ka se wo Facebook ano wa share na fa afofro enso atimi anya biara fa comment ni na no enso efa bra ba bia ohwe efri ni na no wo de ba beje bra na fe yetumi akenkan kama enso ewo dwumadin eso na unim se Real Madrid enso bebo nyame ya adoma na nwumre ena sa game no enso etumi abaso wom ene Kairat Almaty ena etumi abo na before se draw no etumi atodwa ama ayenche se Kairat foi anim aye Real Madrid for ahia no e pacha abrana se process no ekoso no ye be ya draw no na nkofai omabodompem e wo che se dan ba kuma omo hwe se wo mo ne hwan ena betumi ahia na wo de ye nkofwe se de na yesem omo twan aye omo opponent UEFA Champions League no mo ye nkofwe mra Real Madrid no and I was some budget so sana nyasem kuma kra omne Real Madrid and abo Kazakhstan ho anyasem kuma kra ya de ho kwama no eba nkomo pi every Real Madrid for camp no eba nemum no mame emfa to yourself from last season no ni atene say players abo most matches last season no say and am table no esi at top 10 no Luka Modric no bam adema aye Real Madrid wo bo aye 76 appearances and make ye a minute now. Not to say no, I 4 and that's okay into minutes no 4,376 minutes and otimi boy ya what the battle so am na fe no obia enso atimi ahwe na bia no so atimi akwankan Federico Valverde enso able 72 games make count a minute no 6,676 enya sem kuma kwa Fabien Ruiz enso Paris Saint-Germain about 71 games afi Alexandre Bastoni Inter one able 70 games obenya Ashraf Hakimi of PSG one able 69 Joshua Kimmich of Bayern Munich enso able 69 enso era Pedri Barcelona Joe Neves enso PSG and abenya Karim Atukuglu one enso Benfica and afi Desire Doué enso Paris Saint-Germain munyina no enso ebo 69 games ye dey ho kwamani nyina no enso etimi abro dwumade na so ye fro na afi ye fa ni echirem Real Madrid akachi biam dia make out say en chakra yes Trent Alexander-Arnold enso betimi return after international break I don't so bet my banafe waba be see akan adema club by friend Real Madrid ye de ehon komoni na no enso etima ba anura wa onya kwanya ehwe Real Madrid omo train na omo so etima ye nyina no na de Xabi Alonso enso assassin players say come that chino kaso about 3 back na say ne about 3 back ya san e de be si akọ etu tim say yes na about 3 back no practice enura e wo mo training grounds enura gina nyasem kuma kra Abra maker say Fran Garcia and a Fede Valverde no or you some as wing back honoma ya transabia and the squad and I say be a lineup pano ebia no red friend Xabi Alonso also atimi abasa 3 back no and watching me and fan to just say Xabi also atimi edin common some trofo and etumi ehia and yebusa say onim Kairat Almaty and etumi akwa akobasa game no say cry and wo manager and ma Real no fanom and I say some Crawford wanya kwenya enso atimi ahwomo na ohwam omo a good physical condition and eno achinom idea almost 30 games almost 13 year and just say piano answer etime ekoye no hwomo against Celtic and face Sporting idea options na say kura a different profile and afa direct team so anim idea so team aye also Real Madrid no so etime compete well and some Xabi and some to dwan ho komoni na no ye de ama ye tie for and some tuma se de mete and so referee Kylian Mbappe ayado ra ye from Xabi ebetimi arrest no esanse oni Kairat and some and I say Kairat Almaty for ba any kwan say utimi put in or as ni na na fe ebia bre and say prebi enso etimi akoba na idea report to me second so ra ye fan Xabi ebetimi start Abrantia, ye fan Thibaut Courtois, our goal post anymore, and watch me say Valverde, Ebetman State, Asensio, Obanya, Abrantia, ye fan Hausen, Obanya, Frank Garcia, Shomani, and Sobetman State, Abrantia, ye fan Eduardo Camavinga, and Sobetman State, Dennis Ceballos, Obanya, Jude Bellingham. Afe Vinicius Junior and afe Gonzalo mo womo and likely so me starting and the game no adi ama Real Madrid dey ho komoni na no anso eba enra abra na tse Real Madrid for eba be training no and abra te Kylian Mbappe wade ni jersey anso eche one fan back or a special fan ewa Kazakhstan ho adima Real Madrid na tse no and eda screen so na tse hwe no enom tse Vinicius Junior and afe so no Kylian Mbappe and amo signing autograph jersey so na bibiano elsum atimi akonkan anso ade ama support na ade ho komani nyina no anso etimi ade ama anso show no so na Xabi Alonso expect say Obetima rotate and squad no eti Eduardo Camavinga, Rodrigo, Brahim and afe Dennis Ceballos ne Fran Garcia modie report to me second say likely 99% say obetima start game no ena nwumre eno ayan komo efri won eba ye di ama ye tie for ensom dwumade so na mame ko Chelsea aso ye ena Chelsea ani Benfica ena tumi abo eti ayade eno press conference ani ma Enzo Maresca one manager edema Chelsea team no enso ne nsɛmtwerɛfo ahyiaye ɛma nkɔmɔ no enso atumi ɛba so na me pacho ɛnomu ɛna kyesɛ owura fan Enzo Maresca ekodi komasa ne last 6 months no yade wa lose 5 games na sa 5 games wa lose no emu 4 ni na red card etimi PM edema ni team no it also omo remaining focus ni ate abrom ni Benfica enso etimi akwakobe yentie manager your friend Enzo Maresca.
We need to be positive, first of all, because it's what the players need. Second, because personally I think that there is no reason to be negative. This morning the club showed me about the stats that in the last 6 months we lost 5 games, 4 of them with red card. So for sure we like to win games, there is no doubt. But also the reality is that there is not any pressure. The pressure we have is the pressure that we know that being at Chelsea as a player, as a manager, you need to win games, no doubt. But at the same moment, you have the reality is that for different reasons, injury and red card. We lost 5 games in almost 6 months, but at the same time, I think it's...
Okay, manager na your friend Enzo Maresca no ana waten in common be na no chine mami emfantu ya se uramo Chelsea as a supporters ni bi fi sem owura your friend Enzo Maresca ne money mono e wo form it also be omutimi sakena ni ade na me patro journalist ba ko friend Cave aye Sol Hecol e de atodwa se wase Chelsea pain for e wo confidence e wo owura friend Enzo Maresca mum enti se bia officer pressure bi ko owura no so se bia ye ba be pamono ni ade a o se tabi bibia ni ho sa nemum no say bia on starting season here no and any ade pressure ko owura friend Enzo so na mame emfanto ya say Jose enso are returning to Stamford Bridge unim say wano ba be bo adwuma pen e de ama club ye friend Chelsea na okotena sensem trofo a koku dem ho no bra na enya sem kuma akra na no ena entesamu busa say Jose e say unya blue BMO na command be pray ena na odi ye na mo say Chelsea etimi aboa no ama no ababe enen Jose e kan Jose ono Jose no eno achi no wono so Jose enso aboa Chelsea ama na Chelsea enso atumi aye Chelsea enti obia history mu no obia ewo mu bi ano ane common bia na enso Jose editu dwa yentie no.
Hi Jose, welcome back to London. If you look to your right, there's that picture of you famously holding up 3 fingers. To your left, there's a picture of you with your second Premier League trophy. There's also another picture here. 5 pictures in this big room. 3 of them are of you. I know you say that you're not a blue anymore, but will you always inside be a little bit blue?
Of course.
And is it like coming home?
Of course. Of course I will always be a blue. I'm part of their history and they are part of my history. I help them to become a bigger Chelsea, and they help me to become a bigger Jose. When I say I'm not a blue, I hope everybody understands it, that I'm speaking about the job that I have to do, tomorrow. But in relation to these pictures, there are not many clubs that do this, because in many clubs it looks like there is a fear of what happened in the past, and there is a continuous transformation of pictures. Sometimes it looks like they want to delete people that made history in the club.
Akenti eno ayan koma Jose Mourinho enso etimi ade to dwa ye de hon koma ni na no enso etimi abanti no ensam trofo ekobusa no hwe ni image ni bia eno so uram e Stamford Bridge a ubehu te bia okura aya Barclays Premier League trophy na wa show ni nsami ansane ombusa ni nyina ho enkomo ama Manchester derby fatu so ansa na Manchester ono so etimi ayi nsem ano a waka nsem bebre enso etimi ade afa de hon koma enso ebetumi aba fatu so ema me ayabra okɔ piem Stamford Bridge omu training ansum etimi akoso no eno na ohwe ewo screen so chi Jose ena atiasi pitch na so na omu training na so omu sum etimi ahead of nyame ya adoma ne game a eno so etimi ba so ena ahwe Jose say ya water pitch na so no nam so na tum so unia gene samba akwa no performance obra enya sem kuma akra ansum honti Jose ade asa image we okɔ Stamford Bridge still Ubenya anso ewo chese Stamford Bridge ho abro kura Barclays Premier League trophy no na chese what show in Samia so say ono no de ohuni say Chelsea ho no masa o so ye manager na say o soro fatu suma me nanti o ye manager na say o soro ade se wa baba ji league no 4 ansa na bia o timi akasa o soro chen no anso o Chelsea ho enti Jose ena that screen so a o hwe ni image na de ho nkomoni na no anso etimi ama ye tie for anso e wo djuma de so member sa video na e wo so nemom no fa me ko anim tutira be sa mienum o be se ayade a man you abana say bia video a eno so to so no tutira mienu ko wani mame na feda bi eno aye video ena me ba Jose ehon komo na ena me gusu a midi na me patron de etene say Jose Mourinho ekwo piemu ewo aye Stamford Bridge ho no maame we ye friend Trezor Corneli na Trezor Corneli waya adwuma ewo Chelsea ho acha papa 48 years ana watimi aye adwuma anso atumi ache or start here as a receptionist. Now, the attendant say no urama a ban of press and accreditation. Or no energy say piano and so etimi ejina and naso to Jose and I will say oh bama men or mamina yini papa I Chelsea for 48 years and why juma at the amateur Jose also a drew on okoshia mameno a bamuno etchere or draw and some etimi mana enya sem kuma kwan to ramo or the next image now and also I am mammy friend Trezor Corneli and I who say or that screen so no time now friend I just say I buy you a crown and just so to say what's this so be jina so kama and I just almost so 80 aye Christmas party 1979 and I saw image way Amonso etimi etwa ya na say afekwa na ya employing as receptionist e Chelsea ene waya adwuma 48 years Jose enso edru no watimi akwa hagino enso ene no adin komo kakra no ayen komo anonso efri Jose aso e be hon komo ni na no yetin ama yetiefo enso e show the brawachi na fenfa aye Galatasaray omo supporters no fama men utimi say firecrackers no eye adwuma e Istanbul enro na jo na enya sem kuma kra ayade Liverpool omu hotel no achi ho omu ye dede sada be ya muntimi na sada be ya mo begina go prama no so a ena no begina moni so ya ma pass kra na u peja na ya control na fa boot na se enti omu ye dede sa besa humachi 1:55 am ekobo 2 that's still Omungu so to firecrackers ni ate eno so ayan come free Galafo no omu aso na Galatasaray for no say ama plane se game no kwaso ame ana Liverpool wamu player watimi atwa na nanom wansi ato orefen Diego Jota ometimi ana na fe bia no ansom atimi akwankan ano Diego Jota ni image ana etimi eda screen no so no so ofrimu ya oni ninu abema na cha enya asem kuma akra ti Galafo ise omanya kwanya ene Liverpool ba be body a ometimi ana afa ama bibia no ansom atimi akwankan ni nyina no update a ano so mede bro ansom odwumade so okọ Liverpool aso ya me pacho ayade a Brentford Hugo eketike anso ade chopper anso ade ama ni teammate sanso ojiri se red card onosom age against Sarante no na ni kwansa oje sa red card no anom report onoso efron eba ehun komani na yete ama yetie for na any slot ono na manager anso ade ma club ye for Liverpool onoso ni some trophy Asia ye anso edi come ahead of from game onoso ebebo ediete Galatasaray foi ama mamemfa entu dwasem ya do wura no say also mo prove say Liverpool team no as omo ya little bit unlucky as say o goals omo consider ni ade no omo defense ho no as amafo hunu say niama enkoyi oyenti ane slot.
But at the start of last season you kept 6 clean sheets in your first 10 games. So far you've kept 2 clean sheets in your first 9 games. How would you analyse your defence this season?
No, I almost like that you asked me this question, because for me, defending is only a small margin, defenders. So I think one of our strengths was that we kept the other team away from our goal a lot. And that normally doesn't start with your defenders, that starts somewhere else. And if you then just look in it more detailed, we've conceded 4 goals from set pieces. So yeah, we've changed our fullbacks, or we've changed a bit more than only our fullbacks, and the goals we've conceded, I should look back at it in detail, but the first thing that comes to my mind is not that the fullbacks are our problem. It's always been a team performance last season. I said this many times. The reason why we hardly concede is that 11 players work incredibly hard to make it difficult for the other team to even create a chance. And that's what we've done this season many times.
Alright, inti eno aye manager a friend ane slot ana watene nka pro ne nsem trofo ansum etime shine de ho komo ne nyina no ansu atumi ade amao na me pacho abrante fe Mario aye Lamina aye player adema Galatasaray ana no nsum edi komo enro a one nsem trofo no anu wose omone aye one of the best team ewo wiase ana etumi akohia nemum no also amonsum ekire aye Liverpool fo ne se amonsum ebetimi aye one of them. I
don't think it's a vulnerable moment to take Liverpool. I would like Liverpool to win this game, then to be confident to come in our home and expecting a comfortable game. So I think they will be interesting the way they're gonna react about the defeat that they had. So we need to be really prepared for them, because it's not gonna be easy. They're not losing many games a year, so we do as well. We don't lose many games a year, so we need to be really concentrated and focus on what we're going to do, because we're going to face one of the best team in the world. And
Mario Lamina aye player adema aye Galatasaray and what is also adding and come ensu atumi by the more ewo football mu bro nemum no ma yanko kakra na fe yanko tennis mu na yeni nkomo mienu bi enfro emra ye ba ye the more ewo football mu UEFA Champions League matches no ehon nkomo bebre ensu atumi aba na okwo aye Beijing na nia ye friend aye chesam China Open ensu egusu ekoso Abrameka se Ivalis ensu atimi arechi ne first WTA 1000 quarter final ewo Beijing na je se enye asem kuma akra ensum ewo hono na eno achi no wono atimi ade nkomo bebre ensum atu dwana ne nkomo ne bi se wono try se onsu esaze sade no enye obia na timi enya sade no obo na so gina court no so nyina no na de ono nsum have fun ne ade na onim se bi obenya support sa enso ewo China ho yentie enkomo na je se ababa my friend Ivalis enso eretu dwa.
Keep going, and it means so much to me to be in my first quarterfinals.
The first time into a WTA 1000s quarterfinal, what does it mean to you?
I mean, I'm trying to hold back my tears. It was so fun playing in front of you guys. I mean, I've had a lot of fans. I didn't expect to have a lot of fans in China, so I really appreciate that. And I mean, it was an amazing fight. I've had some really tough matches. I don't know where I found the strength, but I just kept going, and it means so much to me to be in my first quarterfinals.
Okay, ano aye Ivalis ena what to me atene kano na eje said this week in Ankasano ensum aye week ya akoye ade ama ababawa ye fan Eva aye list ensum oh hono na make out say ade this week ya no ano to me nya the first top 10 win and watching the last 3 matches this week no and ensum to me akọ aye 3 set and na face no a week from now me pacho ono so ebe to me abe top 50 player amonso so to me for the first time and I am command so every na so ebe hon komani nyina no ye tin ama ye tie for enso oh sure so na Coco Golf enso anya qualify for a WTA finals no for the 4th consecutive year na se enya sem kuma kra enso e hoti Coco Golf and other screen so Uguswa also ultimi ahweno yegusu atin konya so eden komo no bebre enso etumi aba na mami enfan to dwase wone aye Berlin na aye Benchich etimi eboye ema owini aye 4 anase first set no wotimi elusu 4-6 ena no achi no aye otimi aba wini 7-6-6-2 a wono so etimi edi survive ya na enya sem kuma kra enso ewo hono na we aye ne 9th consecutive winner wotimi anya ewo aye Beijing ho overall record ewo Beijing hono 13 wins and watimanya walusu bako enso ewo hono and 41st win ewo 2025 mo the 3rd consecutive Beijing quarter final and watimi abade hon komani na no enso etimi ade ma enso ewo jumaden also ye free tennis na fe yanko back to association ayo football na fe fan komani bebre enso etimi enfam na dia make out say Thomas Muller wo free ayo Bamunche no wanya akwa winning the first trophy anso adiama Vancouver White Cats no ano image no another screen so a utumi ahama biano anso atimi akoye na ene Galatasaray and Liverpool game no bra enya sem kuma kra okọ Galafo no omo stadium ha masa se supporters na eba na omo kasa omo tete bra enya sem kuma kra enso ewo hono in 2023 Maro Icardi go editia Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League ewo venue ho na masa yesi deda supporters na abra go no enso etime to dwa no yesi sa dede na ereche decibel level ano 131 point one ho yesi sa dedenum et say jet ni engine soon na ujira besa 100 yasa na say sa dedenum na wote na nyasem kuma crowdteam say dede pa na supporters no enso etima ya bra go enso etima te na de ja o meso edi egu Liverpool fo no so ena na dwene bra anya sem kuma kra enso ho nti ya transfer game no ano so ebetimi abaso na bia no enso atimi akwankan oko Manchester United report wa mensek ene se Tyrell Malacia ese no epefa return no to Manchester United first team squad ya na se Orefe Ruben Amorim ahunsen ho aba hia ano erefo no eba ehun komoni na ya de ama yetiefo ensom awodwumaden aso uram Crystal Palace ese Crystal Palace aba be first club wo atimi abie dedicated support center ade ama omu players sebia omu academy ho na yehu se watena wache emo ne bayere na bia mo to adema place no wadi ache unya timia enkwa so mo release na okopa adwuma foforo ye na munya release pe na dia ohia mo a obekọ ho na afemo so atimi asupport na fe bibia no anso atimi akoye enti omo ebo on the pitch no na off the pitch anso omo etimi aboa enti Crystal Palace for womo ena babe first club saje no omo so etimi aye na fe bibia no anso atimi akwankan ho komani na no yeti ama yeti for anso otuwe so na Ghana ni abronte friend Antoine Semenyo ana report wa mensaka se akwano ball na obo anso wana club no Bournemouth hono bra eguso day in and out ayade a class no wo interest bano so report wa mensaka and say Tottenham form interest wom sanso na Manchester United and Man City Aston Villa munyina no anso ahwesem abrantia ye friend Antoine Semenyo no se koba no se bia chena bi kwan da ho o betimi akwa no mako na fe o monso atimi akwa no make out say boy no atimi about 4 goals and afe wa make 2 assists I was 7 matches this season ya de hon komoni na no anso atimi de ma anso ewo dwumaden aso Liverpool anso show interest ewo Bayern Munich omo player fan Dayot Upamecano mu yesi January mu omara se bia boy no omo nsa ensu ebetimi aka no currently ne tila one Bayern ewo no ebebe na wieye 2026 enti Bayern for no abara se bia omo ne bedi nkomo so betimi extend ana se bia ono so ebetimi move on no ayo report wa ano so efri no ebe ho nkomo ni na no yeti ema yeti for ensu ewo dwumade ne eso ye fro na afa ye fa ni enkyere mu ewo ajese manager ye Francisco Farioli wanom ane FC Porto omo manager na make out say owura 8 games awatimi abono wanya 8 wins and wa concede 1 goal 20 goals and omatimi a shout himself papa no enso timi abo adwuma timi nim se bia United from be kona afema kwa kopemwa e de free Francesco aye Farioli ho na afa bia no enso atimi akwankan dia eno e de chena bia sem yemfa ento dwa se uram e wa ye Kairat Almaty for no omo star ba kopa ye fa no Dastan aye Satpayev na ono ne down screen so no na ose omo no womonya Atletico Madrid chesomo o say Atletico Madrid eche Real for 8 twomo e kano enum e mamo timu mienu na ose omo Kairat for omonya Atletico Madrid nemum no omme try say the beya womu ebetimi ashe more goals etia club ye friend aye Real Madrid ano ane nsema aye Dastan enso ade atudwa honkomani na no ye de ema ye tiefo enso o dwumaden so ye mfo na menko Real Madrid ma menfo tudwa say we no munu twian ena atumi aba betodwa ye see Valencia for asiu aye Netflix over aye Vinicius Junior ne documentary a omonso atumi aye ama report amen second and it's file a lawsuit against a production company ye fa a Conspiracao and as a Conspiracao films and I feel so the Netflix for and also a platform among some to I show a documentary no ni na some movie sam a yadia trobi and so about documentary mo efa a brand efa baila and I feel vino ho and I am command and saka hon common na no mete ema enso e wo dwumaden eso ye gusutin konya mono nsem no na tese de ni na no onsa enso etima kana make say baby a ohwe efiri na no ode message no enso ebetimi abana famre pam no yetumi akenkan ne kama enso atumi ani ama wadwenkyere watanye wasem bisane watena atena ni na no enso ebetimi abana wakye make say obehye ama foforo enso atumi anya bia hwe na afe bibia no enso atumi akwankan na onim say in the history of football no yenya player bi our boy 4 different clubs what team ashe 100+ goals Cristiano Ronaldo nko and atumi aye sadie no Waye bim edema aye club from Manchester United Real Madrid waye bi say 100 goals plus there obey the amount ewo Juventus wotimi eyeye ene watch no uram ewo aye Al Nassr wotimi akwa sade na anom aye Cristiano Ronaldo honkoma yeti eba honkoma ni na no yeti ema yeti fo enso ewo Juventus aye the only team wotimi abono homane akom aye Villa Park akwa defeat aye Aston Villa in their last 7 European matches. Aston Villa obafie honko adea wanja ebia wanya for crowd draw no akofam ansum atumi edi afi one more me patcho even the top side like PSG and afa ban munchi nyina na ekolusu ye ansum our Villa Park ho only Juve and etimi ko peke win ansum our honma and aso ma avoid defeat mom am kwaje draw 0-0 and omtimi ekọ boy ye anso our honma yem say akwan woda etimu nyane no mame na afa no bia no ansum etimi akon and so our honmo me patro de tieniem Owura Ruben Amorim they say oko Manchester United oko Manchester United utim say akwa no pressure guni chem papa enya sem kuma kra na so mo bo womonya penalty kurampona na Bruno wakoma so asere ne ade yemonwie na je say Manchester United alusu game no amobia cancer na Ruben Amorim ne system obonye omonsake no wache kura e ho ne ade nipa bebre na kasa na yere a ye fa Maria Joao ade akwakotu ja say osi since nikunu no ewuram England ho ekofa Manchester United dwumadie no masa day in and out and aju biaro wana obe nani bete nani wura nani gusoa na zo tempaso kra opada je say tactical board ni ade dan na so kwan ben kra and na memfa so ehhye players asa miura na onna kakra ajuma yi na dan enta ajuma ti wonnam so masa mama nya ajuma me dada me dada
ajuma ko fa to so me dada
anya sam kuma kra today na
ajuma na di o
onna masa Bebia eja guniche supporters si ene legend ene ma club no obia ena Ruben Amorim chamani kunu no wono nsum entumi na jo ene ade na ni nyina cho busa se enta adwuma yi sa na tie ene ne kunu se oh sa adwuma de pressure nko ani ade etim eno aya Maria Joao waye aya Ruben Amorim ne ho kani ne nkomo no so atumi de aba bonte ho nkomo ni na no yedim ama yetie for ansum oh adwuma ne so report on seka edifri Saudi Arabia ade sem ayade Al Ahly womonsum ayomadwen so ama prepare lucrative offer ade ama aye Vinicius Junior sa offer no ebema Vini aba be player wiase nyina no wo che katua kese na so beba be bro Cristiano Ronaldo so ama report am say zero eji base 200 million euros. Yes, so o metua kra mana bro kra enso e wo ho eno aye nkoma efri aye Al Ahly fo no o mo so akache eba ho nkoma ni na no ye de ema ye tie fo enso o dwumade no eso Paris Saint-Germain o mo squad ya o mo de ebo edi tia aye Barcelona no report to me say can say João Neves Fabian o mo nyina no enso atimi atravel Vitinha mo o mo enyina ewuram ababia no enso atimi akoye eti full squad no say ana esi etiem Abrantia ye friend Hakimi eko obenya eye Beraldo ano so eko bi Zabani anso eko akobo Fabian eko Ramos obenya Abrantia fe Vitinha obenya aye Likan in ono so eko bi Abranta ye friend Hernandez eka squad no ho Mayulu eko Nuno Mendes anso etumi akọ obenya Abranta fe Bakola wono so eko akobo bi obenya Abranta fe Chevalier anso etumi akọ Zaire Emery anso eka squad no ho Safonov anso eka ho Jean-Gilles enafe Abranta fe Njantu anso eko bi Mbaye ni Park Chomo anso etumi akọ akobo João Neves Renato Marimo we air squad ya next so reference Luis Enrique etime do mo ewremo Abraham amo ane Barcelona enso etime akwakoba ehun komani na no ye de ama ye tiefo ansum o dwede eso na ma me from to just say Barca Abraham sefe badge na no pay omo training na no mo aye no na body enso eka squad no ho a omonso etimi atraining ama bia no enso atumi akwankan enso awo hono na William Saliba enso anya extend the contract 5 years and what sign and ama club friend Arsenal into 2030 and the contract on Arsenal e won ebetimi abana wieye o wieye no ana o share supporters ne ball say o sign wie no o feel at home e wo Arsenal ho e to obebo no ho modern so meboa ama trophies ahodo na no Arsenal enso tumi aje anu achi me ko Chelsea no makwa akwie enso e wo Chelsea fo no asoye na Chelsea ene Wolverhampton ebebo e wo Molineux anu e Carabao Cup ebetodwa 29th October and a side game no ebetimi atodwa na mpemfo at the ticket arrangement and I say information in no enso atumi at the aba almost from 2nd October Ekwa kopim 28th October say a ticket price no esi atie paying for no mubetua aye 15 euros na fe abano elmo a omanyini a chese omanya 65 eko omane under 21 for no modern mubetua 10 euros and na fe under 17 and under 14 for no anso ebetua 5 euros eno achiro say bia one to ticket no aye sa 2nd October to 28th nimu na match day no na oba beto ticket ne dia match day no oye penyini a na yese obetua 20 euros and afi 65 plus and under 21 for no mosumo betua aye 15 euros na mom under 17 and aye under 14 for no the modern age na baby age na 5 euros na and mubetimi atua and aye nkoma free aye Chelsea and face no Wolverhampton Wanderers Carabao Cup game no and so etimi abai dey ho nkoma ni na no e de ema na fe agina so e de amano ne nsem ni na no and so atimi apem Osman Jovadi e de yen e ba benanti e wo fie ko kerosene ene aye star boy mo message no and so atimi aba be true eti Osman Jovadi e kwa amano ne aba na fe ya
kwa mono ni o
o
kwa mono ne me ba fie
ya ye fra mono ne aba ye nante ofie
enti orofo yensa me ho chena ye me ho akwaba emfamra aye King Steve GH amoso se ye bewuram ewofie na efi sama ena anopa yensa kano yetimi enso adache kama na bibia enso atimi akoso yensha se emfamfri ne de enso re Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum oro enso head coach edema Black Starlet na unim se urama ne emfan bibia ni Gold Stars se sia me no kasai omo enso eni coach bia ayadom head coach ya yefano aya coach from Paul Manson no omo enso sakana ne amense ka eni se bibia ni Gold Stars enso Shasia and Openya Yafano, Aya Dr. Prosper Nate Ogma, and Asia Black Starlet and former Wafa, and Officer Sante Koroko, Aya Goki, and as a head coach, and so a ding person payno, and so a Japanabeti Abaya Juma, and so Ariama Aya Bibiani Gostasha, Nina, and so a update Yari Eba, young corner first year Dinkomo, not before that, never basso, me pato Wero, Asia near Frano, Aya Calf, Aya Champions League and Officer, CAF Confederation Cup na niya menseka and it's urama in addition to $50,000 amodema all the participating clubs omobo CAF interclub competition niya menseka ni se we free mo se free mo ubenya niya ni ti answer $50,000 eno benya edi atu botom uramoni zo meche group stages and so sikan kwa ubenya enti sesi an bibia ni Gold Stars wo free money there ubenya $50,000 o de bagana sika almost be 7 billion plus obetimi enso anya na de ateka so na bibia enso atimi akoso kama yanko GFA regulatory action me pa cho de bato so me na first matimi ento adi nkomo urama Kara United Dreams FC Hoa United, Young Apostles, and Alpha Tachima 11 Wonders. On what charge you more with a breach of Article 38, 8A, Article 38, 8A of Ghana Football, of Ghana Premier League Regulation 2025. Ni nana sa omo match day 3 na esa omo ekokoye near frano mandatory pre-match and as omoye near phone match briefing at least 48 hours before the match enti nanka a day before the match no so omoye near phone pre-match briefing na mom sa team sia mabom din omo anye na niam se kan se Dreams FC die omo se alliance on die o Felix want me organize a pre-match briefing for one of omu players enti urama empemfo so mo na ekopem eno na ebaye omo ochina kopem nyambo anaso mo eno ano Monday ekopem nyambo ochina Wednesday omo nkwana afeso mu nkoyi omo ano na bibia enso enkoso ani na no update eba mama branch fan Albert Amoa na first meeting kuma kakra emfama urama peye tim anso de Abdul Karim Zito enso kasa area fa Albert Amoa osi Albert Amoa se de na Albert Amoa pa enye ema aya Blasters of Ghana aya head coach opinion from Otuaro ehu oso hwe Albert Amoa ne modem wa Danadi erama santukorokwa use bibia eche se akoda no deserve so orum enso atimi abone yede ere Blasters ni be oso hwe kwa wasi wafa so deliver an outstanding performance in front of coaches Samsung GFA president na kasa kaubi enyo no nko executive council for no omu na kaubi because ohwe aya president cup no mu ho champion of champions no mu ho Gaka top 4 omu ho CAF Confederation campaign for bomudina no muto mu hegani bi abankasa hu akoda no ne mo wa Janadi no no watidie sa akoda ni nya sa akola pona ebetimi aboa na faso bipia enso atimi akozo kama era ma akoda na phone Albert Amoa na no ayo panetim enso de aya mature ramo paye phone Karim Zito enso ngadi tudware for Albert Amoa ho a enadi sene bia tudwa yanko ne phone under 17 na Black Starlets body etia Nigeria yare wofu Zombi African Championship koso wani ne tin enso ati Cote d'Ivoire Charles Konan aye stadium meche yamusokro eho ana ta game no ensu etodwa na head of a game player for the Prosper at Ogmono aye Black Starlet head coach akasa era for game no near so coach is there any confidence na mubetimi ashe go edietia Nigeria no so go ne de so mo she because se udru moment like this so timi shego se bebetimi abo team no abena team awuram e final ni na no and so qualify some elbow for 2026 Morocco U17 AFCON ebetoja yentie Prosper nati Ogum Black Starlet head coach.
Of course, we are at this stage. If you don't score, you don't qualify to the final, and you don't book the ticket to AFCON in Morocco. So once we are aware they score, that's the main reason why we put them there. So I'm very confident, and they are also very confident. The entire team is very confident that once we create the few chances that come our way, we'll be able to convert those chances. So as the head of the technical team and the head of the playing body, I'm very confident that if chances are created, we'll be able to convert them. I feel good.
Enti we are ensama panyane je answare aye doctor Prosper not Ogum answare tudwa and anopere nsere bi tudwa na opanye bisane se wawunim yene Nigeria foi omuso Nigeria jollof is good, Ghana jollof is good, Nigeria jollof is better than Ghana. Wawunim se yene Nigeria foi hia na sebi aye den so ba boni ataso utu se ne den asa tweta na onu boys no kwambe na mo foso edi ewura ene game no so obo say him say playing against Nigeria is not an easy game. Utu say bo game na a game emu eden but be Nigeria ene Ghana team be hia bia no ye ni rival ede Nigeria ene Ghana fonte no ene team no oma cycle boys ne kama na omo ogidie say nepa ebe free Nazareth asase so enso aba yenti opanya frɛ no Prosper Nate Ogum head coach Adama Black Starlet ahead of on the Nigeria game now.
I feel good. I mean, Ghana, Nigeria at all levels, we all know how cagey such games are. Sometimes it goes beyond tactics. It's about temperament. Ghana, Nigeria matches are about temperament, character on the field of play, the belief, the aggression, the determination, the confidence, the willpower. That's all about Ghana, Nigeria at all levels, at senior team A level, at female level, everywhere. That is it. Sometimes it goes beyond tactics. So it's about the mind. Even though tactics will be very crucial in this game, I think the mentality of the players will also go a long way to determine who comes out victorious. The playing styles of these two teams, if not the same, are almost the same. I think both teams try to build up from the back, play out from the back, trying to transition into the second zone and consolidate possession, try to now create the chances, the opening, use the spaces behind. So if you look at the way they play, you look at the way we also play, it's like we are all almost the same. I think the difference will be the team that is able to prevent the other from, advancing forward with the ball, and then the team that will be able to turn defensive transitions into attacking transitions, very quick transitions, will be a key decider. Because
Enti we and Sama Prosper Nate Ogum ono and head coach Adama Black Starlet under 17 ahead of omo semi-final game omo elbody etia Nigeria ni nano enso ya honkomo ena ne medi enso edi ama na yenko abronche from Mark Kagawa Mensa enso akasasa ena game na modi ewrem no omo confidence ne wo coach ne abo omo akasa choma saki omo kama omo mistakes omo ye omo previous games no omo enso atimi learning from their previous mistakes. Such na Nigeria team no omo stadium omo hwamu video team no technical team no akasa chomo enti omo mindset omo di wura game ni de omo confidence level no e wo soro yentie Mark Kagawa Mensa Black Starlet player
game na tough by ATA coaches instruction am de my internet me winning game no. Nti after game na yeko fi yetimi nya enough rest and almost omu yi mistake your park in swing na the tray. Nti ama my confidence na ade and after that so yetimi could show Nigeria 4 game no. Your training plan in the Bukako face you more because you in Nigeria as a 12 game. But because of confidence our mama your training program like high intensity na high until so you your mama and say you say a bit man boy might win against Nigeria no. Oh I feel they Philip be good because the coach is no more sure so your campo and my confidence a the game no because game no your confidence and other teams in Nigeria some more confidence on the ball to form the way I'm sure no me sure say you see any game no ma a boy might win against.
Enti we are ensema brancher fan Mark Kagawa Mensa ensere to dwani naro update yar eba yanko near fan Blasters asweye near Blasters dia na akwakwe efi any Ministry of Youth and Sports na urema me patcho breakdown ni say na City Blasters akaye 2 World Cup qualifiers games na bobo ba ku away ya bobo ku home na away no against Central African Republic and Morocco Casablanca na urema aya $733,000 and budget or my budget if you not budget for a game against the white beast of Central African Republic. Here we are. You know both here Ediotia near front aya Comoros and so Accra Sports Stadium. And also budget, you know, $7,000 and I'll do some paying for and make it the budget. Now, Urama, dia opportunity and so at the minister for sports and recreation, Kofi Idi Adam, and so I disclose the final approval budget for Blasters World Cup qualified games. About no penny there to just or see the woman say see and the say cost no eba away game cost no say $733,000 and a total expenditure and so at the Emma near for the minister no and as a ministry no and home matches no so and so budget no so American kind no $387,000 US guarantee uri na boma almost $1.1 million plus and I would use a budget for 2 games. Now penny in chemu baye en chemu sports minister de baye no o se diama sikan akoduru ane se ombe twia air ticket e diama players ombe free omu various camps Asia team no e Morocco na fe so mako besi ho e na ebiem ombo so atwa in and out flight e diama omu de free Morocco e na be piem Ghana omubo Comoros dem we pe omesia ko back to various destination ombetwia near front accommodation no $200,000 for a single room, $250,000 for double room and for some more aduano mbedino per day biano $80,000 urama per diem enso $150,000 officials ebenya $200,000 Samsona training facilities no almost estimate almost $1,000 and almost estimate because we need ever cost bonuses and be remaining the same for players, officials, media and yentie honorable Kofi Idi Adam breakdown of qualify so Emma yana for Ghana for
the cost that we still have to pay for will include air tickets for the players who will be flying from their base to Morocco and stay there for some days and compete, and will fly from Morocco to Ghana, and from Ghana they will fly back to their base. We still have to pay for the air tickets. We also will have to pay for air tickets for our technical officials who are not here and will have to join the team, and even those who are in Ghana here will also have to fly from here to Morocco to partake in that game. We're going to pay for accommodation, and accommodation payment rates remain same. 200 USD for single rooms and 250 for double rooms for the number of days that is so needed. The meals per day, it's also 80 USD. The per diem for the players is still the same, the 150, and the officials the 200. Of course, training facilities that we use don't come free, as I told you the last time. So $1,000 is estimated for that expenditure. The bonus that we paid for players remains same as we have agreed and as the FA itself have agreed with the play.
Enti Wey and Sama, Minister of Youth and Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Adams, and so that Tuja. Oh yeah, Penny Tuja, so I say, oh no, when you a very positive response from the Ghana Football Association on President and as an implementation of a President in the directive. No, and so I say, no matter how. I say no matter how sharp your knife is, it is difficult to find any meat to catch. Eti openo hono bube kakra on ya can say estimate ya FIFA you can say GFA no edi ama ministry ahead of FIFA World Cup qualifiers omo enso boss say niam mu enso enshara enyasa enti de FA no baba na say omo timi kate niam bi na omo yi niam bi film na omudi bika because sebi ka fracha ukita second na second nam kora enye sebi nambia na ese eden yetimi twa yentie nsama opai ni di tudwa.
Today I'm also pleased to inform you that we have received the estimates for match day 9 and 10, that is against Central African Republic in Morocco and against Comoros here in Ghana. I must thank the FA for reaching that consensus with us and presenting estimates that falls within the range of agreement that we had in our February 2025 meeting. So meaning that understanding is there. For those who misspoke when we did what we did, the FA itself have responded very positively to the implementation of the president's directives.
And Minister of Youth and Sports, Anna Utusa Watenenka, Yare Onsam Abo Penito di Nkoma Erefanianete, at the newly constituted Boxing Entry Management Committee. Okasade Faho, Osi, Oye so excited as a sports minister. And as a Minister for Sports and Recreation, sir, eneno omo obia ebasa boxing pa kuturu body abasa nani je ho obsan boxing yankasa na oheba bia isia na Ghana ye boxing na kwakodu a onu ntimi ntena ho ema boxing nko from santi eneno yani just some the man say o make the inauguration as a boxing entry management committee fofra omo betimi ahwe akirama ye boxing no bibia nso atimi akoso yentie nsema ori tudwa.
I am excited as a minister for sports and recreation and as someone who loves boxing, who thinks that boxing in Ghana should not be low where it is. Boxing in Ghana by now should be flying very, very high. And that if you mention not just our continent, but if you put the world together and you are counting or mentioning countries that should be respected for boxing, Ghana should be one of them. Unfortunately, we cannot say so. So I am excited about the project ahead. And so I believe everybody should be excited. Do people have concerns? Yes, people will have concerns. Just like the country is working very hard to fight one of the major menace that is worrying us, Galamsey.
Enti we and sama aya nianiti ansare aya Minister for Sports and Recreation na nanu si yana ana aya Director General Erema aya National Sports Authority aya Ijao Ampofo Ankra enso etimi edi komo osi committee ya sesi ai empemfo enso etimi ateno aya dia sa committee ni eba aba reset Ghana boxing oba prioritize aya safety reforms and also professionalism across the sport enti across aya boxing ni na no sanema we na omo enso etimi a constitute a new aya entry management aya committee omo aba behwe aya ya boxing ehonsam awo Ghana yenti ensema national aya sports authority director Yao Ampofo Ankra enso ritudwa meba video no se enye no a ewe eye bra na ode meba so menu anda o nti ye befa sa video na fe so yetimi enso na madam pia enso timi akoto kama na Minister for Aya Sports and Recreation Kofi Aya Adams enso eswe in aya members of the Interim Management Committee me chair IMC or ebe rane aya Ghana boxing no na utus aya committee no ebe chair by Same captain and officer Zuma Nelson and Sebeya vice aya chairman and officer other members no aya penalty and so the aya general retired IB Kwete and officer aya Felix Kwete ubanya Dr. Hadi Mohammed Abdallah and Dr. Ofori Asare and ni ama aya kwate no mo and also mo and members omo hwa no musa bibia ba koze kama yanhwa hawa na utu se inauguration no ene so ino enso etimi course kama utimi fabuku no fa so otu no wa bodi me Osman Jovadi mabane de be ya adwuma ye hwe kakra
Do in the name of Almighty God. To swear or solemnly affirm that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana as a member of the Ghana Boxing Interim Management Committee of the National Sports Authority under the Ministry of Sports and Recreation and that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
Enti we and sama and as when Hawa Minister for Sports and Recreation Honorable Kofi Adams and so in members of the IMC Erema Ghana boxing and inano and so was some bayanko biblio na feso yamfa and send be enfant to South Africa and ayako the Bafana of South Africa na nyame say can say FIFA and so deducted points from Bafana of South Africa ni nane say omu player ya fan aya Tobohi mukuona ayadia omu na eyusu na oduse na onya eligible so na obetimi abo na sesi ara yadia $10,000 ana utuse omu enso atimi afane ne ne enso at South Africa also omu enso etwia enso eriama ne ne tin ana so omu etwia ma FIFA ene ne sanu enso bana omu enso besati omu ne ne tin enso de aya 3 points ni na sana akoda no anya accumulation of yellow cards entina eni kwan so nya akwanya enso bosa gambi na omu tie omu points no mame new aya league table ana ha eno ena daso no enti urama Benin group C no Benin ena dikai with 14 points plus of 4 goals Arsenal South Africa 14 points plus of 3 goals Nigeria 11 points plus of 2 goals Rwanda enso kita 11 points omuni go bia na Lesotho enso kita 9 Zimbabwe enso ekita 4 points eno enso honkom ana na yeti ede ama ewo jumade no so esi aka 2 matches na yabo qualifiers no awie yanko division 2 side Brekum Domfete Galaxy FC omu jesi no fato so mame masa jesi ni F papa for 2025-2026 season a home and away jersey and a doubt screen so now to say near front a Domfete Galaxy FC eti and then a doubt so na masa nefe jersey F papa enti Brekum Domfete Galaxy jersey no and a doubt screen so ani nano update yare eba yamfa we emfa ntwato mame aya near front Rapaholic concert no baba yara sports stadium after sakwade Rapaholic concert say na stadium no esitie but ode yenti audio no kakra na emra
obehye show baako na uwie na aban na besan aboka we are some part of the stadium no but edem coach ho nyina no in say do we ni more we aban na besan aboka o
enti wey any how stadium wo enso atima ya ni na no update Ghana Premier League me pa chow team of the week from Monday 3 no series tie urama Zakaria Musa enso sina karma smartest chiro no Faisa Garba Ebenezer Akwa era so Abdul Ganiu Meftau enso esina karma young apostle fifth no Zaidan Mohammed of Kara United Abdul Nasir Smaila of Vision FC Sasuna Samuel Kwanza of Heart of Lions and also Frank Awari of Frank Awari of 11 Wonders and also Ramo Animua Enoch Asubonten of House of Folk a branch from Richmond Opoku of Young Apostles and also Yimana Mafo of Adriana FC and so far so very good head coach Nuruddin Amadou of Karara United a 4-3-4-3-1 system and utu say amo ensuare bari nano update ya and yeri eba ewujumade sinti on this note yam fan semino emfancy enso ewo ho
ano Osman Jovadi ena wade efisem enso atimi atwaye so kama pa Starboy say I'm enjoying the show live and clear at Ahafumim Airport na Mim Airport
se be obakwa bia helicopter ni siwo
Cool Kerosene say watching it live from Akoko Amu. Congratulations to the Continental Club Master Sakra Heart of Folk for beating Dreams 1-0. Hi to my wife, Tura.
Now, Dreams say, and we are copying the message in our sand here too. House of Folk, you only Dreams in a boy. Only 11 Wonders in a boy.
House 11 Wonders.
Cool kerosene. We message in the same next time, no, I editing.
Okay, and now you UEFA Champions League live commentary. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But you see, me Premier League for no Ghana Premier League clubs no. I'm here 10 billion on the mom 1 million Ghana cedis no mo wina efe na Argentina.
So maso eden.
Because maso eden.
Just a far phone kicking the phones.
Omo anko Congress ni bi.
Omo ko bi.
Ana kromu akra, yeti man e makra ya din wo kromu asa. Nipa no wa tena se ebo wana bra adwuma obatena sia 130 150 na oba ose oba bebo match na ye video keke video fa phone keke na ye short video enye tintina twan say use camera fa phone keke na ma coaching kasa on game na mako akobo no eno eden asa clubs no mu ye mu ne ma beat say asa fe no mu run football kromu a da bia me kasa
you fan say
hu hia abra wo so wakọ won hyehyeye wakọ ma mu nyina agi atum say if say yes ye pese yesu abrofo ne ye bibia tisa abrofo ne pepepa we should do our thing according to how the white people do their things.
Okay.
Well, come sorry. Oh, come on.
Okay, nti yedisi nyame admanyumbre ye besan ahia Hotel Osman Jovadi nka Samsung GH wono ene dane yen ewo eye o machine so uhu yeti ne ha say ye kasa no but ye na say de so ma ne mbada nti ene ye Samsung GH na fe the chief executive producer eye Ken Khalid midin ene Ahmed Ayat nyame adma ye besan ahia nyumbre yakra